Right now, while you sit at home thinking she's working late, there is a game happening. A game you don't see, but one that could destroy your marriage. And here's the hard truth. Cheating wives don't just act careless, they act clever. They don't hide behind lipstick on collars or silly cliches. They use psychology, tricks, alibis so polished they make you feel crazy for even asking questions. And I'm here to expose them. In this video, I'll show you 5 tricks wives use to fool men while cheating. Tricks that look innocent on the surface, but once you see them, you can never unsee them. Stay with me until the very end, because trick number 5, that one is the darkest. That one happens inside your own home. Before we dive in, make sure to hit subscribe, like this video, and comment your city below. Because today, you're going to learn the truth that most men never hear until it's too late. Trick 1, the schedule switch. The first trick is simple, but it's very effective. She changes her routine. At first, it looks harmless. She says, "I'm staying late at work tonight, don't wait up." Or suddenly, she decides the gym is her new obsession, even though last month she hated working out. Or she starts talking about how her friend really needs her and how they have girls' nights twice a week now. You hear these excuses, and they sound normal. Work, fitness, friends. But listen carefully. That's the surface story. Underneath, the real game is being played. Cheating wives know that men trust patterns. If she leaves at the same time every Thursday and comes home at the same time, you stop questioning it. Routine creates safety. And that's exactly what she uses against you. One man I spoke to noticed his wife suddenly had client dinners every Friday. At first, he believed her. But one night, her car's GPS history showed she wasn't at a restaurant downtown. She was parked outside a small apartment block. When he asked her about it, she laughed it off. "Oh, I carpooled with a coworker. Must have been their address." Smooth, plausible, and a complete lie. Here's another detail I've seen. Wives who start jogging at night, not in the morning, not on weekends, but always at 9 p.m. to clear their head. One woman would change into running clothes, put her earbuds in, and leave. Her husband thought she was healthy. In reality, she was running straight into someone else's arms. And the trick doesn't stop there. Some wives create stacked alibis. That means she doesn't just use her own schedule. She involves her friends. Her best friend might text you, "Yeah, she's with me tonight, don't worry." What you don't know is that the friend already agreed to cover for her. That's the gossip part nobody wants to admit. Sometimes friends protect the cheater, not the marriage. So how can you tell the difference between genuine busyness and the schedule switch? Look at the small cracks. Does she avoid giving you exact details? Work thing, don't wait up. Do the times feel strangely consistent? Always the same nights, the same excuses. Does she get defensive if you casually ask, "So, who is there?" Men, listen closely. When her calendar starts looking like a military operation, when every evening has a mission, it's not ambition, it's distraction. And here's the hook. If she's mastered the schedule switch, it means she's already preparing for stage 2, the tricks that happen on her phone. Because schedules hide her body, but phones hide her heart. Trick 2, the mirror messaging game. Now let's talk about the battlefield of modern cheating, her phone. Because this is where the second trick begins. Here's the reality. Most men think a cheating wife will guard her phone like a wild animal. But smart women know that obvious secrecy raises suspicion. So instead of locking everything down, she plays what I call the mirror messaging game. What does that mean? It means she creates a mirror, a digital reflection of a normal life, while the real story hides just out of sight. Let me break it down. Step 1, the face-down habit. She starts placing her phone face down on the table. Not once, not twice, every time. When a notification buzzes, you don't see the preview. She'll smile and say, "Oh, it's just a group chat." But the truth, that buzz could be anything: a lover's message, a secret calendar alert, or even a photo. Step 2, selective deleting. She doesn't erase everything. That would leave suspicious gaps. No, she deletes only the dangerous parts, leaving behind harmless conversations that make her look clean. You might scroll through her messages and see chats with coworkers, gym buddies, family, all normal. But the real story? Gone. Deleted seconds before you walked into the room. Step 3. Fake names. This is the dirtiest part. She saves her lover's number under another identity. Sometimes it's innocent. Carla from work. Sometimes it's boring. Bank support. One man discovered his wife had her lover saved as dentist. She even set calendar reminders like dentist checkup as covers for hotel meetings. If she guards her phone more than her privacy, if she treats it like a vault she can't let you touch, it's not because she loves independence. It's because that phone holds the second life she doesn't want you to find. Think about it. Does she suddenly take her phone to the bathroom every time? Does she tilt the screen away when you walk by? Does she answer messages at night with her body turned just slightly out of your view? Those are not accidents, that's choreography. And here's the warning. Hiding texts is child's play compared to what comes next. Because a truly skilled cheater doesn't just use devices, she uses emotions. And when she turns her feelings into an alibi, it's almost impossible to fight back. Trick 3, the emotional alibi. This one hurts the most. Because it's not about technology or schedules. It's about feelings. She will use emotions as a cover. Some wives overcompensate. They suddenly act extra sweet, extra affectionate. They cook your favorite meal. They buy small gifts. They say things like, "I don't know what I'd do without you." Others flip the script. They start fights out of nowhere. They accuse you of being too controlling, too suspicious, too cold. Why? Because strong emotions, whether love or anger, become an alibi. If she makes you feel guilty, you stop asking questions. I know one story. A husband noticed his wife was dressing up more often. When he asked why, she snapped, "Why do you always police me? Can't I look good for myself?" He backed off. Weeks later, he found hotel bills. Listen closely. If her emotions feel scripted, highs too high, lows too sudden, it's not real life, it's stage acting. And here's the dangerous part. Guilt is powerful, but it's not the sharpest weapon. The next one cuts even deeper. Trick 4, the social stage play. This trick happens in public. She uses other people as cover. Online, she posts perfect date night selfies with you. Family group chats get flooded with sweet messages like, "Love spending weekends with my husband." But the truth, those posts are camouflage. Because what happens off camera is the opposite. One wife baked cookies for her mother-in-law the same afternoon she booked a weekend away with her lover. Think about that. She wasn't just hiding, she was performing. That's what this trick is, a stage play. She creates a public image so flawless that if you dare to question her, everyone else thinks you're paranoid. And men fall for it, every time. Because they confuse performance with proof. But the darkest trick isn't about posts or friends. It's private. And it happens right under your nose, in your own home. Trick 5, the sanctuary shift. This one is the most brutal, because it poisons your safe space. She hides the evidence inside the house, not on her phone, not at the office, but in your own kitchen, your own bedroom, your own bathroom drawers. I've heard whispers of wives hiding hotel keycards inside cereal boxes, or saving love notes in the Notes app, locked with a password you'll never guess. One even kept a second SIM card tucked behind her yoga mat. The sanctuary shift is when she makes your home, the place you trust the most, her hiding place. And once she crosses that line, the betrayal cuts twice. Once in the body, once in the home. Because if she can lie in your house, she can lie anywhere.